guys, my neighbor just drove by me. But you know what? That really doesn't even matter. Like, yeah. Honestly, this is happening right now. I can't really even describe what it is that I'm feeling and put it into words for you right now, because I'm so eluded with these feelings of joy that I just I can barely talk, bro. Oh my god. This right here, what I'm doing right now, I'm actually uploading another video that isn't taking 2 months this time, bro. Like, I just oh my god, that's crazy. Oh no. Like, I couldn't do it without the support of each and every single one of you, man. It's just like, I'm just so happy, and I'm sure one of those will be good, I don't know. But we're back here again with another video. We are back here again, baby. We are doing this, dude. Another video for real, dude? Oh my god. I know this inner monologue, all this inner dialogue and that kind of thing, it's just kind of like, it's really weird. Okay, let me just get this off my chest real quick. When you're starting off YouTube and stuff, right? When you talk to the camera and you're like, you guys and whatever, like you give like the camera like its own like personification and that kind of thing, but in actuality, when you don't really have an audience, who is it that you're actually talking to? Okay, anyway, I hope I had enough footage there to make my little intro thing or whatever. But if not, I mean, I'll probably just have to scrap it. Probably have to use some of those clips that I used, those silly clips here. Let me like, just a couple more, you know, for safety. Yeah. Okay, anyway, sorry. Back to the topic of this video, right? Initially, I had a script for this video. I recorded it a few months ago, and I guess I'm just not really good with like scripts and that kind of thing in general. So I'm kind of just gonna essentially just kind of like talk to the camera and see if I can kind of get my, if I can still make this video like entertaining and that kind of thing. You know, like I can almost think about this as like kind of like a little improv kind of thing. Because like, you know, I didn't even finish the script for this video, but I mean like, you know, I'm gonna just go over some like key points that I kind of wanted to talk about in this video, in this video, in this video, in this video. Okay, in this video. Off to a great start, Joe. Alright. You got this, boy. Come on, dude. Whew. Okay, alright. I can already tell this video's falling apart, dude. Oh no. Anyway. So, this video. Okay, so first of all, I'm a teenager, right? Okay? I think I'm still a teenager. I'm 19 years old as of today in 2018, in this current moment that I'm currently living in right now, and the recording of this video. I'm 19 years old. So I think that's still considered to be a teenager, correct? I'm pretty sure. I think like you become like an adult when you hit 20, I believe. But even though you're legally an adult at 18, I mean, you're still kind of like within your teenage years when you're still in like the 10s, correct? Like between 13 and 19 is like the range of like a teenager, I believe, right? So it's like, as a 19-year-old, as a teenager, I mean, I like to consider myself to be a veteran of sorts, I guess, when it comes to, you know, like teenager knowledge and just being a teenager, right? Because I am a teenager, correct? I believe so. I'm a teenager, right? Yeah, I'm a teenager. But anyway, yeah, so as a teenager, I like to think I know a thing or two about my specimen. And what I'm specifically going to be talking about when it comes to, you know, the species, right, of teenagers and stuff, is kind of like the bullshit that they portray of themselves, not of themselves, just kind of like the bullshit that they put out there in the world on social media and that kind of thing. We're gonna be focusing on the social media aspect of our bullshit. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before I talk about teenager bullshit, correct? I'm gonna need some inspiration from social media real quick. 1 second. No, Job, this video is not going to shit right now. I promise you, okay? This is a completely normal video. Complete and utter bullshit, just like all your other videos, correct? But, I mean, you're gonna make this work, right? You're gonna have something to talk about. Just gather your inspiration and then call out people on their bullshit. That's all you need to do, okay? Does that sound good? Sounds great. Sounds great. Yeah, great. So right now I'm just kind of like browsing through Instagram and that kind of thing, and I'm not going to be showing what it is that I'm browsing through because I am gathering my info through some of my social circles. Okay, but I mean, like, yeah, to start this segment off, I'm going to be talking about Instagram, right? And how teenagers portray their bullshit through Instagram, right? So, I mean, obviously, you know, you have a variety of different people throughout a multitude of social media platforms, correct? But I mean, like, at least for Instagram's sake, I'm gonna be talking about, you know, the typical Instagram model, correct? Wait, no. Model. I have quite a few people that I know that kind of like fall under this category of, you know, trying to like, you know, like be a model and stuff, right? I mean, they don't all got it like I do, but I mean, like, you know, it's whatever. I mean, I understand they're trying to aspire to be something that they can't be. Some people just got it, you know what I'm saying? Oh God, there's someone walking by here. Okay, all right, just a natural joke, just okay. All right, the Instagram model. So this is typically kind of like the person who I feel like personally has like a bit of an ego, and I understand like for some people, right? This is not like for everybody, but you know, definitely like some people, you know, they try to like establish a career and that kind of thing through social media, and then in order to, you know, like make that career happen, they need to have like some sort of online presence, and they need to present themselves in a certain kind of way, which I can totally get behind. I totally understand. I mean, you do kind of like say like this is kind of like what I'm trying to do is kind of like make a social presence and that kind of thing, but some people just have like their egos so far up their ass, bro, it's not even funny. Like some people, like, oh my God, you know what I really, oh my God, if I find someone, I'm gonna expose them right now, but if I can't, well, how you doing? But anyway, you know what I really hate is like people who have like their Instagram pages and that kind of thing, and like they have like the same selfie on every single photo, but it's not like the same selfie, right? It's like the same face, but it's just like in different places, and it's like, yeah, like we get it, like, you know, you look good when you tilt your head 37 degrees that way, and you tilt the phone that way, and you do all your shit to make yourself look good and stuff on social media and that kind of thing. You know what I really don't, okay, sorry, I'm getting too into this right now. You know, like when people try really hard to like make themselves like look good on social media, and it's obviously not an uncommon thing for people to even go so far as to like Photoshop their photos and that kind of thing to make themselves appear better, but like when you approach them in real life and they start looking like the fucking troll under the bridge and that kind of thing, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you trying to gain when you go through that process of like, you know, like looking good on social media, but I mean, you look like a fucking cow in real life. Sorry. But I mean, like, yeah, like people who think that they're models and that kind of thing, but they only like, you know, like take a selfie in one way because it's the only way that they think that they look good and that kind of thing. Like, it's just like, it's fucking bullshit. Like, okay, like, you know, like we get it, like that's what you look like. I mean, give it a rest, you know, just like, I don't know. I understand some people aren't like, you know, trying to do social media professionally and that kind of thing, and then, you know, then that like falls on me, like who the fuck am I to judge someone on what they do on their social media accounts and that kind of thing. But I don't know why it just aggravates me. Like people who try to be like models, like, I don't know, for their friends and that kind of thing, like, I don't know, I think it's stupid personally. But anyway, that's just my opinion, that's my 2 cents on that. But I mean, anyway, let's move on. Okay, so Snapchat. People on Snapchat, it's just like so Snapchat is like one of those like social media platforms and that kind of thing where people will go on there and they will like just like share what their life is like and, you know, how the day is going and that kind of thing, because it's not like other social media platforms. Like you put something on your story, it disappears after 24 hours, and of course you can Snapchat your friends and that kind of thing. But I mean, like, I'm gonna just like be talking specifically from the standpoint of people who post on their stories and that kind of thing. You've got a variety of people. You've got like people who think that they're vloggers on Snapchat who, you know, like talk about their day and like, you know, they tell these stories and that kind of thing as if people actually gave a fuck about what they did that day and whatever. Like people who just like, I don't know, like they try to be a vlogger and it's like, it's stupid. Jobe, the Look what you're doing now. Who the fuck are you to judge other people's social media accounts? I'm about to judge the fucking shit out of them. Honestly, bro. Like, it's not a joke for me. You know, on Snapchat, you know, you have like your vlogger type, and then you have like the people who like subliminally, I guess, like subtweet on Snapchat. That's what I'm gonna call it. I don't really know anything about Twitter and stuff, but I mean, I know subtweeting is kind of like when you're talking about someone else, but you don't necessarily at them, you know? You know, you got the person who just like talks a bunch of shit, talks a bunch of trash, and like, and then you have like the people who like complain and that kind of thing, which is also really stupid because it's like, shouldn't you be like talking about that kind of stuff with like somebody who actually cares, like someone who's like, you know, like a near and dear friend to your heart or whatever? Like, why you gotta put that shit like online? Like, I don't understand that. Why am I so triggered? But anyway, yeah, so you have those kinds of people, and then you have like the people like on Snapchat and that kind of thing who kind of like always like document that the places that they're going and that kind of thing. Like, yeah, we get it, dude, like that party is fun and everything, like, you know, we get it, you go to a party every single night, like, oh my god, put your ego at fucking rest for a second. I get it, you're a cool kid and I'm just at home being jealous of what you're doing. If I was active on Snapchat, I definitely, oh my god. I remember when I was like more active on Snapchat and that kind of thing, I used to always, I guess like make the, remember when those doodles and stuff were really cool? When everyone would take like, you know, like a super long time to like make like drawings on Snapchat? Like, I was one of those kids. Maybe I'll show a couple if I find them anywhere, but like, yeah, I was definitely like, trying to be a cool kid, trying to show off my Snapchat art skills and that kind of thing. Like, hey, look at this creation I made. Be jealous, cuck. But anyway, yeah, so people on Snapchat and that kind of thing, like, you know, they can be aggravating sometimes. I mean, like, just because it's like so fucking stupid. Like, you know, I feel like the ones that really like irk me the most are the people, you know, who like shit talk and they like, oh my god, the thirst traps on Snapchat are just like, just want to fucking like, no violence here. I don't want to do anything that would cause any bodily harm to any particular human being. Yeah, just to have that on legal record. Yeah, the thirst traps on Snapchat, bro, like, honestly, dude. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the people who, like, post the sexual shit on their story, whether it be, like, you know, their bodies, and it doesn't necessarily have to even be, like, their bodies, but, like, you know, even, like, some of, like, those relatable posts on Instagram and that kind of thing, like, those fucking irk me, dude. Like, oh my god, it's like, oh my god, I just want a baby daddy. Like, oh my gosh, why can't my man treat me like this? Why can't I get a boyfriend? Like, oh my god. If you would just reply to my dick pic, you wouldn't be complaining. But yeah, anyway, let's move on from Snapchat because I'm getting fucking riled up, bro, just talking about this shit. I talked about Instagram, I talked about Snapchat. That's really all I'm really active on and that kind of thing. I mean, well, remember Facebook? That was a thing before, you remember that? I don't know if it's still, like, if people still, like, use it or whatever. Personally, I stopped using it in, like, middle school. Unless I was trying to, like, download an app and, like, you know, they would give me, like, free in-app currency and that kind of thing if I, you know, like, liked their page on Facebook. That's really, like, all I used it for, but I never, like, seriously used it and that kind of thing, like, since, like, middle school. But, I mean, I guess we can talk about Facebook people a little bit. They're all 40 and over. And if you're my age and you use Facebook, I have nothing else to say to you other than the fact that I'm thoroughly disappointed in your life decisions. Is that going to conclude today's video? Perhaps. I think I've run out of stuff to talk about, to be honest with you. This video, it sounded like a whole lot cooler in my head. Maybe I'll do a video like this again. Like, maybe like the same kind of video when I actually have my thoughts together and that kind of thing. But, like, you know, I tried typing up the script and, like, you know, it wasn't really, like, working for me. You know, like, you know, I did film it, like, once before, like, a few months ago, and it didn't really, like, you know, like, go great and that kind of thing. So, I mean, like, hopefully, I mean, it's just kind of like, was better, hopefully, I guess. I mean, I can only hope and pray, right? But yeah, hey, Joe, end the video, man. This is not what the people want to see. You should just go and be by yourself or something and just, I don't know, eat some chips, watch some anime. Yeah, that sounds good.